What is a working owner's cash surplus and how does it relate back to a business that is for sale? It's sometimes called an owner's profit, or more commonly here in New Zealand, a working owner's cash surplus. So in this video, I'll show you what it is, how to calculate it, and what it means to you as a buyer or a business owner. So essentially, it's a term used to represent the total cash benefits enjoyed by a business owner. It includes not only the profits of the business, but also various discretionary expenses that the owner might incur. Now, these discretionary expenses are those that are not tied to the core operations of the business, but are more personal in nature or can be adjusted based on, well, the owner's preferences. So you've probably heard a couple of other terms regarding a profit in a business. Now they are SDE and EBITDA, EBITPDA. SDE is not a common term used in New Zealand, but it does mean seller's discretionary earnings. EBITDA is short for earnings before interest, tax, proprietor's wage, depreciation and amortization. Again, a not so common term used in New Zealand business sales. While there are some subtle differences, essentially, working owner's cash surplus, SDE, and an EBITDA will arrive at, well, almost the same profit figure. Now let me illustrate this with a story about a local business owner with a small retail store that I was involved in selling. It was a fishing supplies store and it was known for its large range and the expert knowledge of Mike, the business owner. Now Mike had built the business from the ground up and was considering selling to retire and spend, well, more time with his grandchildren. Now as we put together an information package about the business, it was clear that to understand the true financial health and the true benefits of the business to the owner, we would have to reconcile the lifestyle benefits that Mike took from the business and include them in the profit calculations. Now here's where we use owner's profit or working owner's cash surplus, or SDE if you like. Now Mike's store generated a healthy profit from its daily operations. This included revenue from retail sales, repairs, custom products, etc. And Mike paid himself a salary for his role in managing the business. Now this was considered a discretionary expense as the owner, well, Mike could pay himself almost any amount he wished and he wasn't tied to what the market value or market wage was that a store manager would usually receive. The business owned a vehicle and Mike used it for personal errands. The cost of fuel and maintenance related to those personal uses was included in the working owner's cash surplus as a discretionary expense. The vehicle wasn't needed to run the business, but the expenses were able to be run through the business. Now Mike was also able to pay some further expenses through the business that were not discretionary and not needed operationally. Now these were health insurance, a home office allowance, to name a couple. Now these extras were also included in that working owner's cash surplus. So after considering all these discretionary costs that were included in the expenses, the working owner's cash surplus of the business for Mike was calculated. Now this provided potential buyers with a more comprehensive understanding of the overall financial benefits Mike derived from owning the store. It helped these buyers assess not just the profitability of the business, but also the lifestyle perks and expenses that were paid, well, as part of that owner's package. So ultimately, armed with a clear picture of the profits available, a buyer could make a more informed decision about the true value of acquiring Mike's fishing tackle store and then continuing its legacy. Now, there are a number of ways to use the profit to value a small business, and I go through some of them here. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.